love you too.
Wow, you out of school already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what grade are you going in?
4th grade.
You going in the 4th grade?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big jump from 3rd to 4th.
Yeah.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
All right, what you ready for?
I'm ready for all of the new things that's going to be happening in 4th grade, and I'm proud that I'm going to 4th grade and when I get my education, I could graduate all the way up to college.
Wow, all right, you thinking ahead of time. All right, you know, girl. What they said about young kids like yourself. You remember the chat? You gave me the chat? Who I am. You remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, say it for me. Let's sing it for us. Hey.
Okay. So it's the one with the remix. Sunny, who are you? Sunny, as we go. Go, as we go. Go, go, as we go. Go, as we go. Go, go, as we go. And for Sunny scholars, you can't beat our odds. For no excuses, why? 'Cause you don't need to go, go, as we go. Remix. Sunny as we go, Lakers don't play. Get the knowledge, go to college, just we're on our way. Our math on fleek, our we on fleek, and we showing that grit every day, every week. And when they say we can't, we tell them that's a no. We got pride on our team, that's what they don't know.
No.
Sunny works hard, yeah, we're smart. Sunny doesn't lose what you thought.
Oh, yeah. And you got another one.
Yeah, it's a like stepping up.
It's one say, who we are.
I don't remember that one.
Okay.
I remember the one where I'm stepping up. I want my world to know, but to let it show.
All right now.
I'm stepping up.
All right.
I want the world to know, but to let it show.
All right, Mella. All right. I like that. So, let me ask you a question. About your mom. Right? How you feel about your mom? What does she mean to you? What do your mom mean to you?
She means to me?
Yes. Your mom means a lot to you, right? Don't she take care of you? She makes sure you have food?
Yeah.
Right?
She makes sure I have fun.
Right, that's right. She makes sure you have a bed to sleep, right?
Yeah.
Wow, and what else? She buy you clothes?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she buy me shoes.
Oh, okay, all right. Wow, okay. Wow, all right, Bella. And so, I think, being an 8-year-old, I have a lot of responsibility, you know that?
Yeah.
You have to,
Clean?
take care of you. You have to clean? You clean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You clean your mother's apartment?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What do you do?
I cleaned her room last time by myself, and then I cleaned her bed, I cleaned her floor, and then I cleaned all of the toys.
Wow. That was really, really nice. And when she came home, she was so happy, right?
Yeah.
She was like, thank you, Bella. She gave you a nice hug, right? And a kiss?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she gave me a surprise. It was a snack. It was a chocolate.
Wow. And then I remember she took you to the movie.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was fun. We watched the new Buzz Lightyear movie.
What's the name of it? You remember?
No. Oh, Buzz Lightyear.
What? What was that about?
It was about a person named Buzz Lightyear. He was trying to find his way back home from space.
Wow. How was that?
It was a good movie.
Okay. What did you eat? What you had to eat?
We ate pizza. We ate
That's my favorite movie, yes.
chicken tenders,
Mm-hmm.
French fries, and then we had all type of sauces.
Oh, okay.
And then we ate popcorn.
Wow, that was really, really nice. And you know, what I want to discuss, I remember, you know, I was saying it's another show. We was talking about bullying, right?
Yeah.
You know, you remember, you was telling me about someone in your school was bullied? Well, I was bullied, bullied, when I was young too. And I remember, like, going outside playing, with all the kids. They were all, like, outside playing, And mind you, I didn't have, like, all the fine clothes, I wasn't up to date on anything. My hair, it was, like, messing up. I used to have, like, cornrow. It was sticking up, in the air. I had, like, some boogers running out my nose. I had, reject, you ain't remember that. Like, reject sneakers, And, I remember, there was one young lady, right? She was, like, bullying me, like, picking, like, with me, was talking about me, making me feel bad in front of everybody. I remember she threw like dirt in my hair, like all on my hair and it went all on my face, and I was like really sad. I was crying, and it was one young lady. She's my god sister today. I love her so very much. She took me in and she, like, really, like, fought for me. She, spoke up for me and, it made me feel really good to know that I wasn't out there, like, alone, and it really, really was, like, a hurtful feeling. So I understand, like, people being bullied out there. It's not a good feeling, Some people, they bully, some people take their life, and it's sad. Some people do things, that you wouldn't really believe, So that's why, it's always good, like, to talk to your parents, If, you can't talk to your parent, talk to your grandparent, your auntie, uncle, your teacher, talk to somebody. And let them know that you are being bullied, So, that's why it's always good, like, to be open with your kids and, try to have conversation with them to see how they do at school, and another thing, being active, in their school, having your parents come up here, help, seeing you, and making sure you're okay,
Yeah.
Make sure you're not being bullied, Because being bullied is not an easy thing. It's really sad.
It's like a tricky time and a hard time.
Yeah, it's really, it's really hard,
Because it's like you don't want to fight back because you want to be kind.
Yeah, you want to be kind. You don't want to be out to hurt nobody,
Yeah.
And a lot of people hurting people, and it's not a good thing, You have sisters and, they have brothers and sisters, they have a mom, cousin. They don't want anybody to hurt them, So, you need to stop bullying people. It's not a nice thing. It's a hurting feeling. It really is, Melly,
Yeah.
I don't want nobody bullying you at school, If somebody bullying you, I want you to come to me or your mom, you know, and talk about it. Say, listen, Mom, I have problems today at school. You know, I'm sad, you know, explain how you feel. You know, your parent understand, you know, and we can definitely, you know, go to school, you know, talk to the parent, you know.
Because if you don't tell them, the bully maybe keep on bullying you and won't stop. Because if the parents don't know, they're not going to tell their moms what happened.
Right. And I think you should, right? You should tell the parents, like, when you're being bullied, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. You know, and that's one of the things, you know, like, it's really sad, you know, not having the latest clothes,
Yeah.
you know, not having food, your hair all messed up, you know, and people don't have it all the time, you know. And I don't think people, you know, should bully nobody because of the way they look, you know, or the way, you know, they talk, you know. And that's one of the things I was saying too, you know, with my speech. You know, people judge you like the way you talk, you know. And
the way
you know,
look.
Yeah, and it's a hurting feeling. It really are, you know, and I don't think no one should be bullied.
Yeah.
You know, and I think at the end of the day, you know, God sees everything. You know, God sees everything.
You have to be kind to all of the people around your community.
You have to, and that's a good thing. Your community, because the people in your community is the ones that help you.
Yeah.
You know, I remember like a long time ago, you know, back then in our community, you know, and the parents would be told everything. You know, if you're doing something wrong, you have the neighbor, you have, you know, people you don't even know, they're disciplining. You know, back then, even the teachers. I remember that a ruler, they had stacks of rulers that used to get popped on your head, you know, back then. You know, but they changed a lot, you know.
Because
And
teachers
the
are
time.
there for you to keep you safe, and they're there for you to teach you to make sure you're smart and make sure you get to different grades until you get to college. That's why teachers are there for you to try to keep you safe.
Right,
'Cause
the
if-
teachers, right.
Yeah, because if the teacher was trying to tell you to be nice to each other and you wasn't, and if you was a bully being mean to somebody, and then when the teacher says don't be mean to somebody, they might not listen, because if they don't listen, they will get in trouble, because they have to be nice to the teacher.
You have to.
Yeah,
Because the teacher is the one that is teaching you, right? You have to learn.
and trying to keep you safe, and that you can't give mean stuff back to her, how she's trying to help you and
Right.
trying to help you learn and then get higher grades.
Right.
You can't
And
just,
how are you going to learn if you're not listening to the teacher, right?
yeah, because imagine if they was teaching you something and then you was doing something else, whispering answers to somebody or something, and then when she says, kids, and then when you don't know the answer, the person
Right,
was
because you're busy talking, right?
yeah.
And so you think they should be like not saying anything, right?
Yeah, because they don't say anything, because they said, can I call on somebody else? That's some kids say. And that's not paying attention. If they don't pay attention, they're not going to get higher grades and go up all the way up to college.
Right.
Because their parents will be really happy. Because if their parents was really happy and you came back with an A for your test,
Wow.
they will be super proud of you.
Yeah, super proud, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm proud of you, you know, you graduated, you know, like, going into what grade?
4th grade.
Okay, go Bella. Oh, that is really nice. Okay, so are you going to say anything else, Bella?
No. Do you have something to say?
Well, I'm going to say stop bullying because it's not a good feeling.
Because
You know?
if you bully somebody, somebody's gonna kind of feel bad and feel really sad that they're bullying them. So everybody out there who getting bullied, you have to stand up for yourself.
Yes, you have to. And how would they do that?
You have, if somebody was bullying you, time to
Right.
stand up is trying to, you don't have to tell the teacher. Or if you do want to tell a teacher, you can. But if you want to stand up, you could just say kind stuff to them. Like saying, like, could you please stop bullying me? Could you just be friends with me or something?
Right.
To
You want
not
to go out
bully-
and play, right?
Yeah,
Right. You want to have lunch? I'll pay for it, right?
yeah.
Right. With my snack money?
Yeah, and then they will feel like much better, and they're gonna start getting along together and be really good friends, and then be friends to go friends in college,
Right. That's a good way of,
fourth grade.
trying to stop the bullying,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because some people bully each other, and then sometimes when they bully each other, they're kind of gonna get along with each other. Because if the bully teach the person who get bullied to teach them how to bully somebody, and then they're both going to be a group of bullying, and they're going to bully everybody.
Right.
So you cannot just stand up for yourself, everybody, that get bullied at school, and make sure to tell your teacher, your friends, or somebody that you know in your family.
Right. You
And
have
this
to.
is a warning,
Yeah.
a good warning. Because you have to tell your parents, the teacher, or you have to tell like one of your friends to tell the teacher, or your mom, tell your dad, your mom, your uncle, your aunt.
Right.
Someone in your
right.
family is safe.
That's right. We want you to be safe. And the parents want them to be safe, right?
Yeah.
So, once the bullying stops, you have
Like-
to.
Don't tell the person that's mean, like a mean person around you. Don't tell them that somebody's bullying the other person bullying you.
Right.
Don't tell them, because if they know, they're gonna start saying, "Oh, she's bullying the bully, and the bully's trying to be nice." That's what some people do.
Wow.
They're not telling the truth.
They're not telling the truth.
Yeah, because when some kids play and then they accidentally fall into each other,
Right.
a kid, like a bully, looks at you and then she's gonna say, "She pushed her onto the ground," and then the teacher's gonna think, "Why did you do that?" But she didn't do nothing, because the person who's have to go to detention is the person who told on both of them, because they accidentally hit into each other.
Wow. That was not
That's not
cool. That's
kind.
not cool.
That's not kind.
That is. Just imagine, wow. So bullying is not.
Imagine somebody at your school doing that. You need to. Just stand up for yourself. And this is a
You
real
have
good
to
one.
stand up. You have to.
Yeah, I'm going to warn you again. Make sure to tell your parents, your aunt, your dad, or your grandma, or your grandpa, or your uncle.
That's right.
Yeah.
You have to. That's right.
Not somebody that's little in your family, because if you tell like your little sister, she's not really gonna understand. Like if she was like maybe like 1 year old, she's not really gonna understand.
Right.
She's not gonna. If she's trying to tell the parents, parents won't really know what the baby's saying. So tell somebody that's like older, like your big sister,
Right.
your big cousin, your
Okay.
uncle. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna wrap up. Okay, we're gonna come on again, and
Yeah.
we're gonna talk more about it another time. So we're gonna close up.
Yep.
I'm gonna say bye. See you
Bye.
later. Thank you, Valerie.